So, hi guys, it's Cassie. Welcome to my new video, which will be like kinda sorta a motorcycle vlog and me exploring this cool place I found. So this is my first bike ride of the year. Just taking out the bike and making sure everything works properly. And I think I might have picked just the perfect day to do that because the sun is shining, weather is heckin' amazing. So right, my motorcycle is a Yamaha Virago 535. It has a motor effect on 34 kilowatts, which translates to about 45 horsepower. It is from 1994. The gasoline tank holds 13 liters of gasoline. And I really like driving this bike, it's super fun. But I am thinking of switching it to another kind of a completely different type of motorcycle, like a standard bike, I think, or maybe not a sport bike, not a super sport, but something in that direction, you know. My motorcycle license is my latest license I got. It's like 1.5 years ago. I haven't driven a motorcycle a lot, so I'm still like learning to get into the flow with it. But I really enjoy it and I'm feeling more comfortable with every ride I take. And another thing, when you're just taking out your bike from the winter rest, you should definitely make a safety check. Make sure all the fluids are as they're supposed to be. Check for leakage anywhere. Has any part gotten more rust or similar things? One thing I noticed with my bike is that the front tire needed some refilling. So I just headed to the nearest gas station and had that taken care of. Obviously did a small check on the back tire as well. And while I was there I just made sure to refuel. Like I said, the tank has a capacity of 13 liters of gasoline and I could fit 5 liters right now, so you don't really have a gas meter on these kind of bikes, you just kind of have to go on the feeling or just open up the tank and check for yourself. And we're off. So the place we're heading to is what I really want to show you guys. But first there's a like 20-minute drive from here. I think I'm not alone when I say I prefer the smaller roads compared to the highways on a bike. It's like you get a totally different feeling riding a motorcycle. You're so much closer to the ground and the nature and yeah, everything. Also, I want to talk about protection gear. In Sweden, to drive a bike you must have a helmet, that's like the minimum requirement. Some insurance companies won't even cover you if you don't wear like protective gear as well. And you know, even if fake leather leggings might look good, it is, if I were to fall off my bike wearing that, I would have zero protection. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I'm wearing in this video. So besides the helmets, leather gloves, jeans with knee and hip protection, they are designed for bike riding. So it's maybe not the most optimal, but it does give protection. Also I have a sturdy leather jacket that doesn't have protection in itself, but underneath I'm wearing a back plate that will protect my spine if something were to happen. Also, I'm wearing MC boots that are pretty worn out, but they still have the same good function. They will protect my wrists and feet. Yeah, that's about it. Yes! We did it, guys! Look at the road. So why have we parked in the middle of the freaking forest? This is super off-road for this bike. But there is a reason for this. Here we are. Look! So this is some kind of old factory. Just laying in the middle of nothing. There's actually an information plate here. Can barely read the text actually. Bike is still looks so lonely out there. So not much more than ruins. I still get so freaking excited by stuff like this. Oh, that was a raven. Looks pretty risky. Feels like a risk just being close to this. So I'm not heading in there, obviously. Just gonna take a look on the outside. Oh, we have a sign even. Cannot enter here. I can see why. This place is so worn down. Check out that thing. So many bricks. I'm really curious what this place looked like when it was running. Wow. Some kind of furnace. I have no idea actually. I'm just guessing here. This is some kind of ground fragments as well. Pretty freaking cool. I'm so glad I found this place. My MC boots are not made for walking like this. Off-road. Also, look at this weather we have. There is actually a little, you can see a flagpole down there. I think it has some kind of information. Look at that raven. That doesn't feel good. They say ravens are a bad sign. This place is not far away from where I live actually. So it's some local history aids, I guess. I think this place has had a lot of people working here. That door looks freaking mysterious. I'm not going there. Oh. I actually did a lot of stuff like this when I was like a teenager. I've always been fascinated by places like this. Nature's just reclaiming what's always been a part of nature. Look, we have benches here. If you wanna like sit here and admire the view. I think it's so freaking cool actually. Just in the middle of the forest. It's a warning sign about the building might cave in. That raven is circulating. Oh nice, it seems like it's a bird's nest up there in the tower. Must be where the raven lives. And he's like, you're a bit too close to my home now. Can you please go away? Wonder what these rocks are. They don't look natural, I don't know. Alright, I guess we're gonna go home. Freaking cool place. My bike is like, I'm gonna give up soon. Look at the support. I think it's kind of sinking. So check this out, I found this info sign that tells a bit of history of this place. So at most it had 15 workers. I freaking love this. They put up an info sign about this place. So this whole project seems to have been a failure. They had good ideas and big plans, but their ambitions ended in big fiascos. I wish I could like directly translate this sign. So that's it, I guess. Gonna see if I can turn my bike around to get home from here. Yeah, this is not the optimal ground for my bike. It is not very off-roadish, you know. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. The first bike ride of the year, huh? And I ended up here, who would have thought? It actually felt pretty good to drive again. I mean, it felt really good. I should have worn maybe another sweater, because even if you're sweating when you're getting on the bike, it gets cold pretty fast in the winds. And it's still pretty windy outside, so I had to like hold on to the bike pretty much. But yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll find another place like this being out someday. I mean, I wouldn't have driven this road if it wasn't for me knowing that this place would be here. I checked Google Maps before I got here, and I just remembered the road, so it turned out pretty good. Yeah, let's head home. This has been super fun. Thank you so much for watching. So the text from the info signs tells us that this lime kiln was a short-lived project. The first furnace, the one on the left side, was built in 1903 and was fueled by coal. But after a few test burnings in the furnace, it was left unused. Something must have gone wrong. 28 years later, a man from Stockholm came. He needed lime for his factory at home. The old furnace was put to use once again. The man from Stockholm had big plans, and soon he built a bigger and more modern furnace next to the old one. Both was running and needed lots and lots of coal, which was transported there by trucks. The same trucks left the mill fully loaded with lime. This system was not very effective, so there were plans on building a cableway to make transportation easier. But things changed, and the owner wasn't allowed to buy any more coal for his factory. The old furnace was closed, and the new one was rebuilt for wood burning instead of coal. The problem with this solution was that it wasn't possible to deliver enough wood to run the furnace all year around. And in 1938, after 3 summers of wood burning, the mill closed down for good. At most, the lime kiln had 15 workers, and it produced 6 tons of lime per 24 hours. Wow, isn't that something? Learning some local history here. So again, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to make more videos like this. And if you have any cool suggestions, just let me know. Alright, take care guys. Stay safe out there on the roads. And bye!